Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunuktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejassina Vaditamastu Ma Vidyushavahe Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, friends, we go straight into the topic. This is Corona times, and everybody is expected to be isolated. And that almost sets fire on people. Everybody desperately trying to break that rule. Nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to be isolated. You can be seeing in the net how many such funny stories are going on. People pretending to be busy, pretending to be needy. The fellow who is not handicapped wants to be handicapped. He is not blind, but the moment he sees a policeman, he is walking as though he needs help and therefore he must be outside. Everybody gives you 100 million reasons as to why they should be outside. Ask yourself a question, friends. It's something amazing that how 8 billion people and how many of them can really keep quiet with themselves. When you are asked to stay at home, stay at home. How many people can stay? You say children are helpless, children are restless. What about adults? Adults are more restless. Why is it a person cannot stay in one place? Just like a bird. A little bird, you live inside the house and see what happens. He'll be flying around because he can't stay inside the house. He will knock every door, every window, every part of the wall because he wants to get out. And the moment you open that there is a little opening, the fellow will fly in the jet speed because he can't stay there. You are like that. Every individual is like that. Challenge yourself. You don't have to even just like be like a bird at home. Just be at home. Huge space. Your home today, let us say even 5 feet by 10 feet, 500 feet by 10,000 feet. It doesn't matter you are living in a palace or a hutment. Jail it is. A person in a palace feels suffocated. A person in a hutment also feels suffocated. Why? Because at least outside there is 10 feet by 5 feet land, 10,000 feet by 100,000 feet palace or your sanctuary. It doesn't matter. But you can't stay there, you can stay in your home quietly, restfully because inside this little head is bursting, there is volcanic eruption. Will you please understand that? Why when you say person is restless, your fingertip is restless, your toes are restless, your knee is restless, your stomach is restless, your organs are restless, eyes are restless. The physical body, deho na janati, the body doesn't know anything. The body is always restful. As much this carpet is restful, statue is restful, instruments are restful, everything is restful inside this room, that much the body is restful. So who is restless? Ask yourself, who is restless? When you say you can't stay in the house means what? Who is pushing you? Your thoughts. Your thoughts are driving you crazy. This is a clear test for the mankind. Even though we have been educated from ABCD to PhD to ABCD to XYZ, you can have a huge line of degrees around yourself. You can have the top scientist, top philosopher, top magician, top musician, top politician, top journalist, richest of the poorest of the poor, renunciate, indulgent, doesn't make any difference. Your mind, everybody's mind, it drives everybody crazy. Why is it a person cannot stay alone? Think. This is a test. And it is like a situation where the life and death situation. If you do not stay at home, I think this Corona has become a fantastic experience where the Upanishads, Vedanta can be completely fit in like a hand into the glove. Amazing. Because there also the person says, go into yourself, be yourself. Because only in yourself there is total isolation. There is no isolation in anything. Listen carefully, friends. Living outside in a cave is not isolation. You know why? Because when you are in the cave is part of the mountain, and the mountain is part of the Himalayan landscape. Himalayan landscape is part of the whole Indian subcontinent. Then the space, air, fire, everything there. So when you are living alone in a cave, you are not alone. Other things are coming with it. Your body comes with it. Living inside a cave is not alone, friends. You think it is a lonely existence? No, because your physical body you are carrying there. And then when you are living with your body, you are helplessly with your sense organs. All your five senses are working. Are you alone? Your five organs of action are acting. Your speech, over time. Your hands and legs, restless. Payu, upastha, the genitals, and the anus, function is going on, taking place. You say you are alone? All activities are going on. Perceptions are taking place. Hearing, touching, tasting. Please think. That is not isolation. Living in a jungle is not isolation. Because you are surrounded by your five sense organs. And five sense organs are gateway for the universe. The universe is continuously getting into. How can you say you are alone? And what about your thoughts? Have you left your thoughts behind somewhere before you go into the cave? Did you park it somewhere? Some type of like in aeroplane in the in the aerodrome, in the aerodromes or in the airports as well as the railway station. There are some places where you can leave your left luggage area. So have you left your thoughts somewhere? Can you? So just because you have isolated your body inside a cave, you think you are alone? You are not alone. You are carrying your whole samsara with you. When we were children, they were asking a question. They are asking very nice question. Name the animal which carries the house with him. Oh, animal who carries the home with him. Who is that? Then there's a turtle, the tortoise. Your tortoise carries its home. Human being, you carry your universe with you. Don't say you are alone. How restless thing, friends, because even if you go into the cave, you shall disturb the cave. Because you are not alone there. You are go there with all your entire physical body, sense organs, and all your organs of action. Activities are there, perceptions are there. Next, thoughts. Thoughts are of course always there. Are you alone? Your memories are crowding you. Your memories are continuously crowding you. Are you alone there? No. And this I thought, Mahadeva, this I thought, individuality, which is the I thought, which drags everything towards itself. It completely drags everything towards itself. And you say you are alone. You are alone, you shall say, I am alone in a cave. What pride! I have left my home, I have left my job, I left my husband, I left my wife, I left my children, I have sacrificed so many things in my life, I have given up so many things, like a huge, stupid little crowd. You are a crowd. You are a universe. Understand, friends, why is it extremely difficult for people to stay alone? Because their head is reeling. Understand? This I thought, is it alone? And it always says what? It drags everything onto itself, and everybody tells of every other person. Egoistic, very egoistic. Egoistic means what? As I told you one of those classes, egoistic means what? Ahankar means what? Who takes credit for everything that he has not done. The body is breathing, I say, I am breathing. Eyes are seeing, I am seeing. Eyes can't see, I am blind. Ears hear, I can hear. Ears can't hear, I am deaf. Mouth speaks, I can speak. Mouth cannot speak, I am dumb. Can he say I am dumb? He can only write. Understand that point, friends. This I takes the credit for everything. You don't like such people in life, do you? Do you like such people in life? Person who has not cooked, he says, I have cooked this. Purchases from the hotel and sends you the food, and he say, with love and affection I have added this idli and sambar. You purchase it from the hotel. Purchase it from some place, and this that I cooked it, taking the credit for it. You make something nice, maybe a little flower, something, oh, I made it. You purchase it from a flower shop. Every time, everybody takes credit. If you look at yourself, you shall see 100 such pictures will pass by your own head in how many times you have deceived yourself and deceived everybody. Because you take credit for nothing. I helped him to study, or else how could I have studied? I helped him the money, or else how could I have grown up? Oh really? Think of it. So then people say, oh, this ahankar should not be there. We should not identify, we should not drag. Yes, we should not take the credit for things which you have not done. Everybody understands, but nobody can get rid of it. Do you know why? Because it is going on inside you from the moment you developed a sense of I, childhood onwards. I am thinking. Who is thinking for you? Do you say my father is thinking? My brother is thinking. Even if you are using your father's thought, you are using what the thoughts that your teachers have given, you are using the information that everybody is giving, what shall you say? I am thinking. Really? Are you thinking, or you are thinking their thought? Is it your thought? Is it your thought? If the teacher says rainbow has 7 colors, yes, rainbow has 7 colors. Somebody, another person, the rainbow has only 5 colors. You shall say 5 colors. It's not a mistake of the child. Whatever has been told. Some children have been told there is nothing wrong in eating non-vegetarian, but kill the animals and eat it. Very fantastic. Some other children say, no, don't touch it. That is not nice at all. Only Tairishalam, only take curd rice. Or the leaves and the grass like cows. Who? Who say? You say you are thinking? Or your mother is thinking? All your thoughts you have dragged onto yourself, I thought. So when you are doing that, as long as you are dragging unconsciously every thought to yourself and say, I am thinking, I should not think, your ahankara is complete. How do you think? A person who is practicing it day in and day out, at the level of the thought, shall ever forget the house is mine, car is mine, riches are mine, I'm a big man, small. You cannot. Think, friends. How can this I thought be isolated? And it is used to, please see, it is used to crowding of thoughts inside. When you are alone, are you, when you are alone, physically isolated from everything, close your eyes. Have you done it ever? Close your eyes and sit down with your head. How long have you done? I am not challenging you. You challenge yourself. How long can you keep your eyes closed and stay? You can't stay more than 2 minutes, 5 minutes. It's not a religious need. That's another trouble. Instead of helping me to be myself, it makes me wedded to the practices. Should I be myself, or should I be a practitioner of meditation? Practitioner of isolation? Shall I practice this puja, practice this chanting, practice this? What do you want? What is more important? Who you are or what you practice? Who you are or what thoughts you have, what practices you have, what traditions you have, what thoughts you have, what identities you have. Think for yourself. Sit down and see. Why is it you are restless? You cannot keep your eyes closed. Because the thoughts are jumping. The thought is telling, hey, what happened there? Who is talking there? What sound is coming from there? Why am I sitting down closing my eyes here? All these types of thoughts are coming. And then, eyes open, like the bird, moving around. The bird is moving round and round the house. And the moment it sees a little opening, it flies out of that place. Flies out of the place. When you sit down with your eyes closed, what do? You are like that ahankar, that I thought is like that little bird, so helpless, is getting tired. What am I doing here sitting down like this? Why that thought is coming? That thought should not come, because before you close your eyes, it has already been dinned into your head. The meditation means no thought. So now I have become the meditator, watching which thought is coming or not coming. Or meditation means only this thought. Therefore, that is the thought you are like. Both ways you are helpless. If meditation is a thought that doesn't come, you are restless. If meditation is no thought, every thought is a problem. A thought is a problem, no thought is a problem. What a headache! Because it's not a condition. Think, friends, so restlessness. The person who is restless, what is restless? So you sit down at home, you don't like your home, you want to be in a movie theater. That is restlessness, right? You are at home, but you don't want to be at home. You want to be in a movie theater. You are with your husband or wife, but you want with another husband, another wife. I mean, somebody, some other friend. You are with your child, you want in somebody's child, with somebody's child. You are eating some food, you want to something else, you want to eat something else. What is restlessness? Whatever I have, whatever I am with, I am not comfortable. I want something else. That is why people are bored. Distraction. What is distraction? I am at home, but I want to be in the movie theater. I want this food, but I want to have the other food. I am having Indian food, I want only Thai food. Restlessness. I'm with this body, but this body is not so good. I want a fair, lovely, or dark, or killer, or handsome, and all that nonsense. My nose should be like that, my eyes should be like that. So I'm totally bored with my body. Are you comfortable? You are with your thought. Why you are restless? You are in your house, but you want to be in the movie theater, or you want to be in a seashore, or you want to be in a isolation in a cave. So restless. Your thoughts are coming. Why these thoughts are coming? Should not come. I don't know what to do with it. So you can't escape the thought. Then, how do you escape your thought? Listen carefully. How do you escape your memories? Open your eyes so that new memories start coming, old memories are kept somewhere. Why people want to keep engaged? Are you getting that point, friends? Why do people try to keep themselves engaged 24/7, 365? Why? Because memories are too much. I can't take it. So new memories. So when I'm getting into new things, Papa, these old things somewhere there. But how long can you go on seeing, hearing, tasting? You have to return home. Then when do you return home? Tired. You can't face yourself. Until you are tired, you touch the bed and go to sleep. Or drink, eat, do something and make yourself tired and then snore it away. And the moment you wake up, you are so restless, you cannot lie down for 5 minutes extra. Or if you are lazy, until the thought comes and catches you, then you immediately start running out. So think. Where is the restlessness? I have this thought, I don't want those thoughts. Once you are not comfortable at your home, you will like to be in the vast world, restless. How long? And your little home is your mind. Ask yourself, why you cannot sit down in one place? Why can't you write for 1 hour? Why can't you think for 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours? Why can't you do that? No, impossible, impossible. Ask somebody to write a letter, it will take 10 days. Ask somebody to speak something, it will take 20 days. Prepare. Why is it so? Because your mind, the instrument you are using, you don't know how to use it. The thoughts are keeping coming. Not that the thoughts coming is bad. You must know how to use the thoughts. The thoughts do not bring agitation. You are agitated. Please, the universe is so beautiful. How can say, this flower, Dorenai, doraenai. It is not afraid of anybody, it doesn't frighten anybody. Darna, darana. Fearing and you are frightened. You are afraid, understand. This is not afraid of anything. Neither it frightens anybody. Whole universe is in that principle. Sense objects, understand. Sound, touch, taste, inanimate sense objects. They are not afraid. They don't frighten. The cell phone, does it frighten? Or is it afraid? Is it frightened or is it afraid? Is it frightening somebody? No. Even the animals, the trees, they are not afraid of anybody, nor they frighten anybody. You think the animals is frightening you. Animal is not frightening you. Animal is afraid. Therefore he wants to jump. He is not frightening you. Because he is afraid, he shows his tongue, he shows his teeth. Because get out of me. Because I don't like you. Not that he is frightening you. Only human beings, the animal, the perversion of highest order, it is frightened and it frightens everybody. Every human being. It's a very special, very, very special specimen. It is frightened and it will frighten everybody. Think friends. You are afraid and you frighten everybody. Thoughts are like that. Thoughts do not frighten, neither thoughts are afraid. Sense organs don't frighten, sense organs are not afraid. Are you getting that point, please? Then who? I am afraid. I don't like this. And whatever I don't like, I shall frighten you with that. I don't like to be punished, I will punish you. I don't like to be hated, I will hate you. I don't like poverty, understand? I will frighten you with the poverty. Human being. What a clumsy situation, friends. Look, so when you are sitting down alone, just sitting down, why is it you are so restless, you can't function? If everybody says, Corona, think Corona is not afraid. Corona doesn't frighten. Does the disease come and frighten you? Invisible. Invisible disease frightens you. If you take that principle, friends, even the I thought, invisible. A thought by itself is neither afraid nor it frightens. Beautiful. No virus is afraid of anything, nor it frightens the mankind. We are so restless, we drag it. What the doctors say, what the whole world says, keep off. Just keep off. You can't keep up Corona, you can't keep up death either. Death doesn't frighten, neither is afraid. It moves. Everything changing. But I must drag. The body is changing, body is not afraid. The body is dying, the body is not afraid. But I say, I am the body and I am frightened. Are you getting that point? Who is dragging? I thought. And if he is told, keep off, the disease will come and catch the body. Don't take the body there. I can't keep the body out. Who says that? Who is bothering you, friends? Find out. Keep off the liquor. I can't keep off. Who? Your mouth? Your tongue? Your body? Keep off that individual. You cannot. Why? Angry. I must take revenge. I must destroy. Oh, I. Who is pushing you, friends? Who is pushing you? Nothing in the universe frightens anybody. Do you mean to say the space, air, fire, water, earth, ocean, mountains, that beautiful atmosphere you have got in this little planet called Earth, They are still looking for such a planet throughout the universe. What an amazing, awesome existence. What beauty, what grandeur. Is it meant for frightening one solitary idiot called a human being? No other species is frightened. Neither they are frightening anybody. The whales are playing under the water. You go there near him. Does he come to see you? Wildlife. You go there or they come to visit you at your home? Nobody comes to your house. But you go there, take their land, disturb the wildlife. Think, why? Human beings, restless. Human beings, restless. Please do not blame anything in this universe. Don't say leaders, parents, people, whoever it is. As we are growing up, we must understand our thinking. Very, very important, we must understand our thinking. It's not enough to get thoughts. We must understand our thinking, understand about ourselves, who we are. We need to, because only the human individual, please, is stung by this ahankar, this I thought, egoistic feeling, I am the body. The body doesn't say it is me, I say I am the body. The richest do not say it is me, I say I am rich. The old age doesn't say it is me, I say I am old. Anything. The eyes do not say it is me, I say I am the eyes, I see. I am the ear, I hear. Think. The body is male, I say I am the male, body is female, I am the female. Whatever thought comes, language, I speak this language, therefore I am Odia. I am a Tamilian, I am a Hindi, or I am a Spanish, I am all that stuff. Language, you say that. The eyes see the Himalayas, I see the Himalayas. I have seen, what do you think of me? I have seen Himalayas. Oh my God. I have gone to London, Paris, Timbuktu, right? Who is proud? One fellow. One fellow. Drags everything towards itself. And you ask him, Corona will not touch you. Stay out. Difficult. Death will not touch you. Stay out. Stay out of what? Identifying with the body that is dying. Do you understand what I am talking? Death cannot touch you. The time cannot touch you. If that is Kala, you are a Mahakala. The time, Kalayati, which controls, takes away everything, you devour the time itself. That is why Bhagavan Yamaraj says beautifully in our Kathopanishad, one who understands this, Mrityu tasya upasechanam, hey Nachiketas, I, the Lord of Death, becomes his pickle for life. Why? If the person is absolutely happy and happy and happy with himself, for no reason, nobody can touch it. And the world is not going to die every second. How are you going to enjoy this world? Death is the pickle because it adds to the novelty and freshness of the universe. Imagine there is one, this flower is always there. Morning 4 o'clock, all day 4 o'clock. No. You will get tired. Death, change is such a marvelous arrangement where everything is continuously changing. They call it pratibha. Pratibha means, you know what? Pratibha is Navanava Unmesha Shalini Pragya. In Sanskrit, the genius. What is a genius? Navanava Unmesha Shalini Pragya. Intelligence of highest order. Every moment it is fantastic. Every moment, Sanatana. Every moment new, yet it is ancient. It changes without changing. The changeless without changing, that's your being, that's you, me, everybody. Only human beings can grasp it. The same I, the ahankar, which seems to be a huge curse, is a huge blessing. Because when it is suffocated by the death, it wants to get out of deathless. And somebody says, you can get out of deathless because death cannot touch you. Because who you are, untouched by death, time and space do not reach there. But if you grab body as yourself, the body is dying, therefore you shall say, I am dying. So keep off the body, isolate, quarantine. You can't even quarantine yourself from that. Even though death is suffocating, killing you every moment, still you are so dense that you cannot stop identifying with the body by which you can really escape death. How are you going to try to do this little corona? You shall be kept quiet, huh? Because my watching a movie is more important. My going from a place to place, visiting a friend is more important. My going to marriage function also. How many people? You can't believe, friends. Just yesterday there was hundreds of cases. Nobody can be alone. Everybody they want to marry, and the government goes, fines them 100,000 rupees, 200,000 rupees. Still they will do it. It's not an Indian phenomenon. It is worldwide. Human beings, restless, everywhere. And the person who can break the rule and do something and come and boast, I hoodwink the police. Sir, you cannot hoodwink the death. Hoodwink the police. But once you are affected, where shall you go? Because of you, the doctors will die. The doctor need not die. You create your anger, hatred, jealousy, and everybody else is affected. Think. Infection. First, you are diseased. Ahankar affects you. You are infected by the ahankar. Then you infect everybody. Because your anger will create chain reaction. Jealousy, chain reaction. If you have got corona, keep off. If you have got ahankar, keep off. Impossible. Impossible. Arey bhai, if you keep off, don't be frightened of keeping off. Do you know why? Something beautiful happened in Tiruvannamalai some 10-15 years back. Once I was taking classes. In our ashram, beautiful peacocks are there. Beautiful peacocks, hundreds of them. One time I was running around, behind me 30-40 peacocks will be running. Somebody has taken the photos. Anyway, they are not always 30-40. Anyway, that story, forget it. There are two peacocks, I did not see one peacock for almost a month. I said, what happened? The fellow ran away or what? Then one day I'm taking classes. I was stunned. I stopped it and I told everybody, look to your left, because my right side was outside, for them left side. Look to your left. Do you know what? The peacock has come back with 4 babies. I will never forget. That peahen has come back with 4 babies. 1 month she was not visible in the ashram. In her isolation, what did he do? Laid the egg, hatched the egg, brought the babies, came back. When people go into isolation, what do? Planning how to kill others. Destroy others. They are restless. Why is it? Don't you feel great? Oh my God, what a chance has come. I don't have to go to anybody. Nobody needs to come to me. What a time. All time is my time. No, you don't want my time. I want my time to be filled up by every other thing. Be restless, drive everybody crazy. Oh, you don't have time to phone, huh? Why can't you come? Why don't you do this? Really? Hey, you can do that humanly. Be happy with yourself. You can do that. There shall be no pressure on anybody coming, not coming, going, not going, talking, not talking, doing, not doing. Doesn't matter. How beautifully the peahen goes into the isolation, produces something beautiful and comes back. Can we not use this isolation? Nobody is there. And what is the true isolation? As I told you, just staying apart is not isolation, because you are The whole world is giving you company. Your body is giving you company. Your senses, organs are giving you company. You are crowded. Your memories are giving you company. Only when you go into isolation of yourself, the awareness, like the space, having everything, yet akasavat nirlipto. Like the space, I am untouched. The space has everything within it, yet the space is untouched. Your real isolation, quarantine is your being with yourself. Corona gives you a practical lesson. Friend, that is why the Upanishads are so beautiful in every human situation. There is self-awareness, there is self-knowledge. Every moment, give me any example, I shall convert it to meditation. Give any example, I shall convert it to absolute distraction. Everything as it depends on you. The same jail people are thrown during any tribes or country's revolution, this or that or any, doesn't matter, many people thrown into jail. Look for jail literature. What is jail literature? There are many people who go there, in that jail only they get all the wonderful time, they write their memoirs. They write poetry, this or that, they write. Then what happens? Beautiful thing. But there are some people, they go to jail. When they isolated there, they plan. When I go back, how to kill him, how to destroy him, how to take my revenge, how to do that. What happens? More people, when they are alone, they are withdrawn, they are planning vengeance. They are drowning themselves in the anger, hatred, jealousy. He did that to me, he did it to me, that to me, I did that to me. Completely drowning under that. Some people will go into the isolation. Hey, this is a fantastic chance. I was always trying to, I am always 100 kilo. Now this is the time, man. Nobody, no restaurant open, no food is open, no nothing is open. Now this is the time I shall reduce some 20 kilos. He goes away alone to himself. And he does the exercise, doesn't announce to anybody, doesn't do anything. When after 1 month the thing is over, when you come back and see him, hey, you have lost 20 kilos? Yes. Another person, there is nothing to do. He adds up 100 kilos. Who is the problem? Who is the problem, friends? You. You don't know how to handle your isolation. You don't have to be a sadhu. You don't have to renunciate. That's a sad thing. A person can go into renunciation and can destroy himself. Have you not seen? There are many types of camps. Olympic camps, where the people go, they dream basketball, eat basketball, sleep basketball, read basketball, walk basketball, because they want to be the best basketball team. You are a runner, you are an athlete, you are going into that type of camp, always thinking of that. The whole world doesn't see you that time until the day of Olympics. Mountain climbers, they go into that type of camp, practicing. Nobody sees that. And there are also terrorist camp. Same isolation, terrorist camp. The person going to isolation, brainwashed, given every type of nonsense, they come back top-class terrorist. Some people in isolation create beautiful poems, music, creativity of highest kind. Some people there, they create weapons of mass destruction. Who? Human mind. Your mind. I'm not a scientist. You don't have to create weapons of mass destruction, atom bomb to destroy somebody. You are sitting down here with your anger, hatred, jealousy so complete, nobody in your house can talk to you. In your friend circle, you are isolated, total solitary. Your isolation is when people keep you off. Because there are many people, wherever they go, they bring happiness. And there are some people, whenever they go, they bring happiness. Whenever they walk out, Appada, this idiot has gone, ayyo, cho, sweet. Right. And some people, wherever they go, they bring happiness. Their presence is a burst of joy. You forget everything. You can't believe that the world can be so terrible. You cannot believe. Why? Because here are the people who are absolutely thrilled with themselves. So when you are in isolation, what you do? Like the little peacock. That was so beautiful, friends. At the end of the 1 month, suppose you have written down few things, that is your babies. You have written down something beautiful. You have talked something nice. Cultivated a garden. Created a flower garden. Helped some people when they were in danger. Something beautiful. No. Restless, 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 restless. So shall we say that is bad? Please tell me, will you say isolation, quarantine, is it bad? It is forcing you to return to yourself, the real quarantine. Anyway you are at home, previously you were thinking of how to go out, now think of how to go in. You wanted not to go to movie, but your mind forced you. You wanted not to go to visit planets, your mind forced you. Now the corona has come, restaurants closed, movies closed, travel finished, planes grounded, pilots suspended, every diplomatic service, everything closed. You can't move. You are not even allowed to move 100 feet beyond your own house. If you are a real opportunity seeker, what shall you say? Wow, this is the time. I don't have to fight for not to go to the restaurant, not to fight for to go to a movie, fight for getting a boyfriend, a girlfriend, nothing. You can, the other day one person says, what is e-pass? Why do you want to go? He says, I'm missing my girlfriend. Now what do you do? Or a boyfriend. Hey, it's a human thing, don't laugh. Why everybody should have only a need? Oh, what do you want to do? Bhagavad Gita I want to read. Why? I can read Dharma Sutra, Artha Sutra, Kama Sutra, Brahma Sutra. Whatever I want to read, I will read. But anything you read, are you reading it out of a need or out of a fulfillment? If you're a person absolutely fulfilled with yourself, go anywhere. It doesn't matter. Nobody creates a boundary for you. So think of friends, since because of the corona, when everything is out of reach, how will you feel? Appa, what a chance. Okay, now let me be myself. So when the thought is coming, movie, tell yourself, how are you going to go to movie? Why are you thinking of movie? You can't go now. You are angry with that fellow. Office is not there. You are not going to see him tomorrow. Why are you angry with him? Why this unnecessary thought now? I can't go to friend's house, I cannot go to movies, I cannot go to the gold shop, I can go to liquor shop, I can go anywhere. Why are you, tell yourself, tell your mind, why are you unnecessarily thinking? And then, if you are exposed to this knowledge, why that I dragging any thought to itself? What a stupid fellow I am. Oh God. Quieten yourself down. Total quarantine in your being. When the corona shutdown is over, you return wise, with beautiful babies of the peacock. Not, oh, it is so bad, I don't know, I never saw a movie, I never saw friends, I never saw, oh, I'm waiting. What are you waiting for? To die, right? Then the death will come. So corona goes away, your death goes away. Even in corona times, everybody is dying out of corona only. Heart attack, kidney trouble, liver problem, different types of cancer. Corona curing, don't think as though you are waiting for a miracle. When the corona cure comes, everything will be cured. Can you be more deluding? Rather, it is one experience which should wake you up. That even when Corona comes to an end, the fear of death doesn't go, and you will learn for your life that I am not afraid of Corona, I am afraid of the death that the Corona brings. And when you understand, death doesn't frighten, death is not afraid, and death doesn't frighten. The body is not afraid, the body doesn't frighten. The sensations do not frighten, sensations are not afraid. Just think of it. Thoughts do not frighten, thoughts are not afraid. Then who? I. Catch that. I. One word. Aham. I. Just one word. How do you understand it? Isolation. Quarantine, where the I thought itself doesn't exist. If you go on telling, I am alone, I am alone, I am alone, are you quarantined or you are miserable? I am meditating, I am meditating, I am meditating. You are the agitation personified. The I is not there to say I am in meditation, not in meditation. Forget it. This is knowledge. Straight on to yourself, straight on to yourself, self-knowledge, 100% clear. You don't have to hold on to anything. I must read this, understand. See, since your being is not a sound, not a touch, not a taste, not a smell, not a sight, not a sensation of any kind, not a name of any kind, not a form of any kind, not a perception of any kind, not a sensation of any kind, not a thought of any kind. Not a practice of any kind. Who can give it to you? Who can take it from you? It's already with yourself. Think, friends. It's not the elements, not a perception, not a thought, not a sensation, not a memory, nothing, not even I. Always there. When a person feels that it's everywhere. Last night I was standing on the, as usual, on the top of our building, beautiful moonlight, and the whole world is beautiful. Everybody is asleep, everything is. Anyway, even if it's suppose a dark night, suppose, oh, everywhere there is dark. Listen carefully. Listen to this statement. If you say, oh, everywhere there is dark, what does it mean? You must be the light to see the darkness everywhere. If there is darkness in your life, you can't escape being the light of your life. Let somebody switch off the light of consciousness. Come on, try, please try. You can take away my land. You can take away my property. You can take away my kingdom. Or you can take away my hurtment. You can affect my physical body. You can hit it. Touch my thought. Brainwash, that also you can do. Touch the consciousness. And you can touch my thought only when I am vulnerable, like a child. When I am a thinker, I know who I am. What type of thought you can push into my head? You can push, using, not using is my choice. So when you think your life is full of darkness, you are the light shining, non-stop. So, the quarantine, the isolation is a pain? No. But friends, we have been brainwashed. We have been indoctrinated. We have been conditioned to have all the practices at our disposal, all the beliefs, all the words, all the books, all the different types of, practices of chanting, singing, dancing, playing, anything, not necessarily religious practices. It can be secular habits also. Watch the football, all these things everybody is interested in. Happiness, nobody is interested in. Being yourself, everybody is interested in roles. Go to school, college, university. What are they going? Dispensers. They are role dispensers. Take the roles, whichever one you like. Everybody wants to be the hero. Nobody wants to be side, but you are pushed into the side role also, right? And you are not comfortable thereafter. Always, you are somebody, you want to be somebody. Always, you shall never ever be happy in life, because all the time your nightmare, not your dream, your nightmare is, I am somebody, but I want to be somebody else. Yes. In the religion, is not something religious from that. He is a non-believer, he must be a believer. Why? Why should he be a believer? You should not believe in this thing, non-believer. What is that? For me, shall I believe myself or not believe myself? Belief is not needed. Meaning what? Do you, like Swamiji is telling very nice, do you believe that you have a grandfather? Or you know, there is a difference between belief and knowledge. Knowledge doesn't leave anything vague. If I am here, their father must be there or mommy must be there. The grandfather must be there. So do I believe there is a grandfather or grandmother? Because I am here, there must be a grandfather. There must be somebody before me. The very fact I can speak, I can talk, I can think, I must be conscious. Do I believe I am consciousness? Do I believe? That language is not talked about. Not many will understand. Do you know why? The other day that Amma was talking to, beautiful point came up. I must share with you, friends. With that I shall maybe stop. Oh yes, no, time is there, don't worry. Suppose, this, enjoy, please. You are invited to a royal dinner, 5-star. Why 5-star? All-star. An all-star dinner. 5 to 10 acres of land is there, so it's a huge spread. Vegetables of 500 kinds, non-vegetable of 500 kinds, sweets of 10,000 kinds, and preparation Indian is 12,000 preparations. Indian, Chinese, and Thai and all this, if you mix it up, even throw in some African, Australian and European and other stuff also, let's say 10,000, 20,000 things are there, all over. Beautiful spread is given. In another place, why do you want to eat fruit? It will give you vitamins, sir. Vitamins, immunity. It will give you vitamin, it will give you immunity. Yes. So I want healthy food. All right. There is another place. Concentrated vitamin tablets. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, multivitamin, everything. You eat 100 crows, what you will get? This tablet you will get it. You munch 1 ton of grass, what you will get? In this tablet you will get it. 1 ton of sweet you consume, what you will not get it? In this tablet you will get it. Now, please tell me where is the crowd? Will you go to vitamin tablets or to the food and the spread? If self-knowledge is vitamin tablet, universe is a huge spread. Billions will go to that. Nobody will come to self-knowledge. Don't worry about it. It needs a tremendously vichakshana buddhi, bright, sharp thinker, to know what exactly needs in life and where do I get it? Here, in myself. How many organizations are there? Come, dance this way, sing this way, meditate this way, don't do this way, don't eat this food, eat this food. Do's and don'ts and don'ts continue. Thousands of groups, millions of groups. What is the essence of yourself? And such a person who gets this knowledge, I'll quote one verse from Shankara, suddenly it comes in mind. Total quarantine all the time, total isolation all the time, even though ever crowded in the universe. As Bhagavan says, no. Mastani sarvabhutani na chahamte savastita. All the beings are existing in me, yet I am not in them. That is the type of vision. You are with everybody, yet nothing with you. Nothing is with you, nothing is with you. You see that. And that verse is beautifully says how the wise person, Chinta sunyamadainy bhaikshyamasanam panam saridvarishu swatantrena nirankusa sthitirami nidra smasane vane vastrakhyalan shoshanadirahitam digvastu sayyamahi sanchara nigamantavithishu vidam krida pare brahmani. Who is this wise person? What type of wise person is not a person, a boy or a girl, a man or a woman, this shape or that shape, yellow or white, bring a nonsense. Wisdom is not a body. Wisdom is not a country or a continent. Wisdom is not a book. Wisdom is not words. Wisdom is inherent in and through everything. And in manifestation, million and infinite manifestations. And the wise man who is happy with himself, krida pare brahmani. Pare brahmani krida. Reveling all the time para brahma, all pervasiveness. You're reveling in that because you can't escape the touch of the infinity absolute. Stand apart from infinity. Come on. You can stand away from your village because you have gone to another village. You can get away from your country to another country, which Corona has cut off nicely. But let Corona cut me off from the universe. Can it cut me off from the universe? Nothing can cut you from the universe. Nobody can prevent you from reveling in the Param Brahma. All pervasiveness. Krida Pare Brahman. In that game, oh, he is playing with Param Brahman, I'll take away the Brahman. Oh, it is not your football. It is not your cricket. It is not your money I am playing with. It is not a boy or a girl I am playing with. It is not a book I am playing with, or a sound system I am playing with, or a touch, or a taste, or a smell. Nothing. What do you want to take? Take. Even when the time takes the physical body, I am not frightened. Why? It takes what belongs to him. It is not mine. To say this is mine, I must be stupid. It is not even mine, and to say it is me must be ultimate disaster. It is not even mine, and to say it is me, what is ahankar? Taking credit for everything, which is not his, mine. The land is mine, oh I see, buried. When will you understand? When the mankind will understand? Think, friends, think. Then you hold on to this religion, this God, this belief, that belief. What a fighter! When you hold on to something and make a group, are you in quarantine? Are you in isolation? There is no crowd in the reality. Being yet nothing touching you. Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam. Like the lotus leaf in the water, untouched by the water. In and through the universe, untouched by the universe. Think of it. Such a person, krida pare brahmani. How does he move? Chinta sunyam. No anxiety of any kind. Immediate quarantine. No thought or anxiety can touch him. Chinta sunyam. No anxiety. Even if thoughts are there, thoughts cannot touch it. Adainyam, oh, I don't have a thought, I don't have anything, therefore poverty stricken. Dainya bhava means, oh, I am so pavam, I am so stupid, I am so useless, I have nothing. So what? I have nothing, yet I am the emperor. I have nothing. Who I am is everything. Chinta, sunyam, adainyam, vaikshyam, asanam. And how do I sustain myself? Viksha. Viksha means what? Whatever comes on the way. Whatever comes on the way. Oh, I am not going to give me food. Who asked you? The trees will not complain. There are paropakaraya bahanti nadya. The rivers are carrying water for others. Paropakaraya phalanti brukshya. For the others' sake, the trees are... So many mangoes are hanging. Trees are going to eat. Why should I go to you for food? And if I eat food as it is, I shall not go to hospital. No animals go to hospital. Wild animals. But why am I going to hospital? With this oil, this butter, that ghee, this thing, that thing, everything put together. Why am I... So, dead when you are 20, right? Suddenly these things becomes a real friends. What have we done? Gone into something. It's like just missing the found a space, you have gone into galaxies movement. Move into galaxies, but don't miss the space. Don't miss the consciousness yourself. Move into your thoughts, move into every type of practices. Doesn't matter which practice is good, whatever is good for you. Why should I say that is bad? Who am I? Who am I? Be yourself. Chinta sunyam adainyam bhakshamasanam panam sarid baharishu. Whatever comes on the way. Drinking water. Which one? Aquaguard. Vitamin water. Million-year-old special water. It comes every day from North Pole, it flies down because I am a billionaire. You shall be dead. Remember that poor, pathetic story of Michael Jackson. Wanted to live for 150-year-old. 50 he could not cross. No laughing at him. He's a beautiful example for the mankind. I had so many doctors, like servants, they were hanging around. Even the people to give the limbs and the organ donation, they were also kept ready anytime, anything. Every food was tasted. Everything. A person tried his best. Changed his color. He didn't like his color. What all things? Could he? Billions of dollars. How people don't see that is what it is. People can be that dense. And should you, what type of educated person you are to say by depending on something you can be independent? By practicing something you can be infinite? What are you talking? Infinity is a practice. Nasti akrutah krutena tasmatad vijnanartham gurumeva vigachet samitpani srotriyam brahmanishtam. Akrutah ajanya moksha krutena karmana nasti. That is uncreated, ever existing, cannot be produced by any result of action. If anything produced in time will be lost in time. It should not be lost in time, ever existing. If it is ever existing, you are a part of it. If it doesn't include you, that does not become infinity. That powerful you are. What do you expect, friends? Panam sarid varishu. Okay. Whatever comes on the way to eating, drinking some water somewhere, panam sarid varishu. Swatantrena nirankusha sthiti nami nidra smasane vane. Swatantrena nirankusha sthiti. Uncontrolled existence. Where shall I sleep? Only in the house. Nidra smasane vane. Wherever I feel sleepy, I sleep. Whether it is a cremation ground or it is a forest, a hutment or anything. Of course, palaces we have no access. Keep your palace with yourself. Because this Maharaja cannot be contained in a palace. Nor it shall be contained only in a hutment. No. Universe is my house. Nidra smasane bane. Whenever. Swatantran nirankusha sthiti. Uncontrolled. Nirankusha means no ankusha. Nobody tells you, sleep here, don't sleep here. All night, don't sleep, sleep here. How does it matter? Vastra kshalana sosanadirahitam. The vastra, the dresses he puts on. Not every day it must be cleaned, washed. No, that is why this akara cloth is given. What is this type of cloth means what? I mean, it's not that now it is put on. Before Shankara, where was sannyas, where is akara? There is no such stuff. Anyway, friends, there is a timeless tradition. Whatever you are putting on, it doesn't make any difference whether it is a bark of a tree, skin of an animal, dead animal you collected and put it on, it doesn't matter. You don't have to clean it every day. Why? Anything is fine. Just put on something until it drops out. You don't have home to clean it every day. Digbastu. The whole house is, directions are the house. Shayamahi. The bed is wherever you lie down. Get up and go. You don't have to fix up the bed, remove the pillow, hand is the pillow. Everything is fine. Sanchara. For whom it is? Sanchara nigamanta vidhishu vidam. Vidam. With those who know this reality of absolute themselves. So because they know, they say everybody else is stupid? No. Everybody is a potential wise man. Wisdom you are. How can you, the infinity, lose yourself in finite? Revel in finite. Don't lose in finite. Revel in roles of every kind. School, college, university. Go everywhere. Study different subjects. Why? Everybody can't be, we need everybody. No, we need a flower man also, we need a vegetable person also, we need a plane person who creates a plane also. Every type, for every part of our body, everything is needed. No. For stomach, food is needed. For our speech is needed. Handwriting is needed. Everything is needed. Everything is needed. Procreation needed. Excretion is needed. Seeing is needed. Touching is needed. So whoever provides everything, God has this, universe has provided sounds to be heard, touches to be touched, smells to be smelled, sights to be seen, taste to be tasted. How many? Infinite variety. So which taste is the taste? Who said? Why are you voting what is the best food? Who told you? Miss Universe, who told you? Why should make millions of other girls feel that they are not Miss Universe? What is nonsense? And what is that Miss Universe? Never get married. And why isn't married? Because you can't keep that expensive toy with you. Or the expensive toy is not happy with you. Just think, no reflection on anybody, friends. What I'm telling is, you cannot add anything special and letting other people down that they are useless. No. Remember, everybody is absolutely special. Infinity, absolute. Everybody is an emperor. Empire undivided. Inside a hutment you are an emperor, all pervasive. Inside a palace I am emperor. Both are fine. My position, Rama, whether he is in jungle, he is the king. Whether he is Ayodhya also, he is a king. Nobody said beggar Rama had gone to that jungle. Wise you are. Wherever you are, wisdom is you, and everybody is wisdom. So Vidam, Sanchara, they are reveling, walking, moving, meandering. Oh boy, what is that? Nigamanta Vidhishu, in the boulevard, in the path of the Nigamanta Vedanta, self-knowledge. That is the ultimate. If you know Sanskrit, you will be Sanskrit Pandit. If you know Shastra, you will be a Shastri. If you study philosophy, you will be a philosopher. You are not a Shastri, you are a Jnani. The wise man is who knows himself. A Pandit, he knows books, informations. You want to be an informed person or a wise person? Be the wisdom. And thereafter choose. What? Oh, I can read all the grammar, all the Sanskrit, everything. Fantastic. Another person, I don't know any of this. Fantastic. All these Alvars, Nayanmars, or Odisha, Bhima Bhovi, or these great saints and sages, Kabirdas, Surdas, all these, everybody, everywhere, Namdev, Eknath, and all that stuff. Where did they get their PhD in language? Obsession of these kinds? No. Nigamanta vidhishu vidam samchara. Continuously moving, reveling in the absolute, all-pervasive. In fact, that revelry, nobody can cut it out. Even death cannot touch it. That the death shall happily surrender. That is why Yamara says, I am upasechanam. I am the taste giver. Makes eating more exciting. Because of me, the death, living becomes more exciting. Because you never die. Everything changes, and let it change continuously. How does it matter? One day it will go. Your body goes, you don't. So a wise person means what? A constant quarantine. Always alone, but never lonely. This is tested out in Corona times. I think the whole universe, the world must get a message. Don't make people with political clout, religious clout, paisa clout, money clout, power clout. Don't make them unnecessarily big boss. You can make friends, but you can't be a slave of nothing or nobody. Be happy with yourself. Then just fit into jale jalam, taile tailam, water in the water, oil in the oil. Everybody is needed. A policeman is needed, governor is needed, politician needed, religious man needed, cook is needed, cultivators needed, everybody is needed. I can't do everything. I can only few roles, you can have few roles, but together, all of us are playing our roles, and the roles are important, but not more important than the actor. So do not look down upon people for their roles that they play. I'm the boss. I'm the king. I'm a senior, even religious field also. I'm more holy, senior man, junior man, Ishvara, Ishvara, Ishvara. None of this. Absolutely happy with yourself being who you are. Keeping yourself aloof, close your eyes. Keeping yourself aloof is not a problem in the Corona times. Do it for your own sake. Anyway, the body is passing. Why inviting the Corona for a quicker death? Stay apart. Use the time to be yourself. Fulfill your dreams if you had. I should lose some weight, write some books, write some articles, do something. I look after my own emotions. Why I was getting angry? What is the reason for my hatred? Why jealous? So when everything is over, shall I go back as a person who is absolutely peaceful with himself? Or shall I be drowning in this anger, hatred, jealousy and isolation, and when it opens up, I go back like a floodgate opens up, disaster. My anger kills everybody. For God's sake, friends, for your own sake, be the self that you are. Self-awareness, self-knowledge. Every moment, all times, all places, all conditions. In Corona times, in every time. And therefore don't say, so I'll only eat the vitamins and not the food. Don't be impractical. Enjoy the food, but know the vitamin counts. So be the wisdom and live with the changing universe. If the food for the stomach is different types of fruits and vegetables, food for the eyes, ears, or sound, touches, taste, everything. Food for your thought is so many different things, but ultimately everybody goes into the absolute happiness, your self-awareness. That is the essence of every food as well as the eater. Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavihi, Brahmagno, Brahmanahutam, Brahmaiva tena gantavyam, Brahmakarma samadhina. Everything is Brahman, consciousness, self. What is offered, what is offering, the eater, everything is the same reality. So there is no difference between the food and the vitamin and the eater. Ultimately, everybody is himself. So be that. You are in a constant isolation, quarantine, without being isolated, separated from anything in the universe. Thank you, friends. Please see these things. Thank you.